mean, it's wordplay. This ain't to make friends. You ready, Sound Man?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready for another close-up, Mr. DeVille. Welcome to WORDPLAY Podcast, episode 54. I am your host, Dre Parker, and as always by my side, Big J.
What up, what up, what up?
And you know we got the homie Mac with us.
Hey.
Now this
I
is
want to do something different. I just wanted to just change it up.
Now, this is WORDPLAY the Podcast, episode 54. So if this is your first time viewing us, you have 53 of them bitches to catch up with us. Now we have a good show this week. Right, fellas?
As always, my nigga.
No, fuck that. We have a great show this week. How was y'all week, man?
It was good. You know
It was good, excellent.
Good, productive. You know, I got some shit done.
Fucking cold, man.
It was cold in the bitch.
Cold in the street. It was so cold in the
I was surprised anybody play that shit.
I seen that shit all on Instagram.
So for our people that do not live near us, we in Michigan, so it's been colder than polar bear pussy around here.
It's been some special shit going on over the earth. You know what I'm
Earth?
saying? Over the earth.
I better put an S on it. Yeah, it's Earths.
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 Whatever you want to call it. But nigga, it's some shit going on up there, nigga. Up in outer space, nigga. So.
Out there.
Oh, man. So there's some funny shit that just happened. That's why we kind of like a little giddy
loose
and
with this shit.
Loose.
Loose
That
with
shit's
this
hilarious, bro. That shit was funny. But I had a question of the week, but I didn't post it. I wanted to talk to y'all about this shit.
Yeah.
We all 30 in this room.
Yeah.
Okay? That's facts.
Facts.
30-30, we all that. Now, I felt like an old nigga for the past couple weeks. I kind of been like holding that shit in because I don't know what the fuck cap mean.
Cat?
Yes.
You lying.
I just hear a bunch of niggas using it. Remember when we went to shouts out to Keys and Breeze, they got the record No Cap. I was like, this shit hard. Don't really know cap me, but fuck it. it's sweet. I'm like, okay, y'all niggas ain't wearing hats, right? That's what that is?
Yeah, cap is lie.
No lie. So what the fuck happened from no lie to no cap? Why?
Because everything got to sound good. Like, if I can persuade you into a deal, then I finessed you. Even though I know you know what finesse mean,
yeah.
But everything got a turn. For all the regular shit that you know was going on, it's a turn
2018
to it. If you don't say the
version
turn, then you like, oh, you not in. You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit is the dumbest shit in the world to me.
You know what I thought
I feel bad because every time some shit change, I don't know. I be like, all right, like niggas be using that shit.
We in that age where now like shit gonna pass us. It's gonna go right over our head. That's like nigga. You know, niggas was pissing me off when I heard that. Nah, but I say it though. That's the crazy part. I say, you know, the whole man, you blowing me, man. That shit blowing me.
What?
I ain't never heard that.
You never heard of that shit? Basically, it's like I can say to you, like I come to you like, bro, you heard about nigga? Remember a nigga off of Packer, dog? And you be like, who? And I be like, say his name was Gerald or some shit, and you was like, bro, and I tell you like the nigga got locked up, and we both knew the nigga. You was cool with the nigga, bro. You blowing me, bro.
So it's like you bullshitting.
Yeah, like you bullshitting, bro.
Listen
it's so
here.
stupid, but
this 2018
my dumb ass still
times.
use it. No, that's the crazy part.
You blowing me.
You blowing me, bro.
That's too much sexual
That shit
in the
I don't think I even
bro.
say no cap either though. I don't think I ever.
I don't say it.
I never said no cap.
But I was like, damn, why the fuck niggas keep saying that shit? Like, nigga, just say no lie, bitch.
Yeah.
Just say I'm telling all the truth.
That's just like saying
True. Keep it 100.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. 100, nigga. Like, well, okay, I'm cool with that.
That's just like saying like you be like, all right, Mac, I'm about to have my mans come drop you off this shit. I'll be like, all right, say less. Basically, say no more.
Nah, right. I get that.
But
say less. But I don't
still
say
part
it.
of it. It's just still part
I don't
of
say it. It's not even in my. It's not in my shit. So I want to know, like that shit make me feel old.
Somebody says something to me, I'm like, all right, say less.
That shit make me feel old.
I don't know.
So
man.
what do y'all feel like? Is it anything in particular that make you like, bro? Like, yeah, I'm like, I feel old now.
I feel old when I see just this. I'm still about the whole how niggas dress thing. That's what make me feel old because I don't do nothing close to it. I think
I adapted.
Just how niggas dress?
No, just because the styling, the way they make clothes is different now.
Right.
Like even like you can't really find no jogging pants that ain't joggers like with the foreign fitted legs and shit.
Well, you can.
I mean, even if you got to order that shit from Nike. They got Tech Fleece, got that shit.
Yeah. Take your ass right on.
Jimmy
Jazz and Villa. You'll find you some.
So you feel like it's the dressing that make you feel like nigga? Wait.
Yeah, because I'm just not. I'm the type of nigga, bro. You want to see in Levi's. Okay. I don't care if it's popular or not. That's what I rock. I rock Levi's or I rock the little khakis. A lot of people don't. Khakis gone. But listen, I like the pockets. All right, make me old for that. I don't care.
I can put a whole ounce in the pocket, nigga.
I can put shit in these 2 pockets that I couldn't put.
What a backpack, nigga? Hold on, you need my algebra book, nigga.
But yeah, man, I could get a lot out of it, man. So,
what about you, Jay?
What make me feel old? The shit the girls respond to. Like how easy it is to get women. Like before it was kind of like hard. Now the niggas can disrespect and still be like end up fucking her by the end of the night.
Creative.
Yeah. Call a bitch and leave a song on her voicemail.
Yeah, like stupid shit like that, nigga.
This is a cornball shit, man.
Cornball shit. But I'm just saying, like it's surprising how easy it is.
Leaving the voicemails with the song in the background. You reach Big J and got some song in the background.
Yo.
You know, I'm out here right now.
We was cornballs. I just think about that shit.
Corny as fuck.
Like candles and incense just to make a voicemail, nigga. Fuck that.
I ain't never got in that pocket, but I feel what you said. I did some get the ring back tone, like when you call my phone.
Oh yeah, that shit. My cousin had that bitch like 5 years after that shit went out. I'm like, nigga, why the fuck you still got a ring back, nigga?
And it was like somebody.
This shit was elevator music.
Elevator music.
I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know. That was my like question for y'all because like that no cap shit made me feel old as fuck because I really didn't know what the fuck that mean.
Yeah.
And I'm like vibing with younger dudes like, yeah, no cap.
And you was like,
I ain't got no hat on. Like,
that's the old.
I just used the process of elimination, nigga. I just implemented it in different sentences. And
I don't even say it because I'm not
I had to figure out what the fuck it was.
I mean, I try to use my context clues.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? To shout out to my education. But I'm like, I think they saying this, but I don't want to be wrong.
Bro,
they say no lie.
My little cousin said shit to me. He's like, bro, you capping. I'm like,
see,
what the fuck does that mean?
Why you can't just say, bro, you lying?
Surprisingly, Urban Dictionary, you could type damn near any word in there and they're going to figure out something.
And I started to, but I felt like it was too new.
Nah, Cap is on there. Cap is in there. Definitely in there.
They be on that shit. As soon as the word come out.
They got a formal definition for that shit.
I hate that shit though. Like remember like a couple years ago, Migos had that pipe it up shit. Yeah. They was really trying to work that word into like
it's like lit or turned up.
Nobody say that shit though.
What, pipe it up?
Yeah.
I think they probably say it down in Atlanta.
That shit sound gay as hell.
Yeah, it did.
I'm about to pipe it up. Like, you know what I call a pipe, nigga? Like, come on, man. Or some crack shit. Like, I'm about to pipe it up. That's why I told shit
I'm about to get piped up.
Like, come on, man. I don't know, bro. These niggas is crazy, man. But that was my little question of the week. I just be feeling old and shit. So, do y'all really want to get into the shit now? Or do y'all have anything else, like, that y'all just kind of, like, we got to get off?
Shit, I ain't got none right now.
All right, so let's jump right into the fuckery. Tory Lanez, the fuckery.
Yeah, I feel you.
Tory Lanez versus Don Q.
Okay.
Did y'all indulge?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I did. Completely.
A little bit.
Who y'all think won?
I mean, I like the Don Q shit. I'm just not a Tory Lanez fan. No, I'm not.
Okay. I have to do it's layers to this shit.
It is onions. It's onions.
Okay, the first song, Don Q went hard. I like the beat selection.
Right.
But he really ain't, like, it was light jabbing. He ain't really, like, knock this nigga out or say nothing that was, like, too crazy. Tory Lanez, I like the beat. Mm-hmm. Perfect to go on because it's some dish shit. And it had, like, elements where he was making me laugh with shit he was saying about the nigga. So I give him that first round. Second round, Tory Lanez didn't say nothing, and Don Q put out another record, but it seemed like the record was done before Tory Lanez shit came out because he really ain't say too much. Right. It looked like it's supposed to be the first record. You get what I'm saying? So I give it to Don Q just by default because Tory Lanez ain't like respond to the shit.
That's strange clouds.
Yeah, but I like Tory Lanez shit better.
So you like Tory Lanez shit better, but you give it to Don Q.
Yeah, I mean, because Don Q and like lyrically and shit, they match up. The shit both of them was cold as far as bars.
Right.
But I felt like I give Tory the edge because he jabbed more. I mean, he knocked this nigga out more. He was saying funnier shit. Right. Punchlines was funnier, but Don Q was spitting harder. Right. So it evens each other out. I'm
going to go, like, this realistically, like, I'm going to go with Tory. Yeah. And no disrespect to Don Q, but I have never heard a Don Q record at all.
Never?
No.
He got a song with I think one of his first singles was "I'm in My Bag." They got him and A Boogie. I got that bag on me. That's what it's called.
All right. I've never heard a Don Q record. I'm just gonna say that. So I'm, going off like I know who he is.
Yeah.
Just because people mention him a lot.
Yeah.
But I've never heard a record from him.
I listen to him.
I'm going off of that merit, and the merit that people like, all right, this nigga go. Okay, cool. So I'm expecting him to give me bars, which he did. But the fact that it's the same concept with Tory versus Joyner. Like, nigga, you are a rapper. This nigga's a singer who got a pen.
Yeah.
He already got an advantage just because he's a fucking singer.
And that's the thing. His bars was complex and shit.
And he can but he can rap. So
it's just like some shit. It wasn't personal. It was like some plug and play shit. It's like some, how like it's like bars that he indirectly talking about you.
Yeah.
Like you can say that about anybody.
Anybody, right.
That's what it was. It wasn't really no like personal jabs.
So I'm gonna give it to Tory. But I do feel like a lot like this back and forth shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit be seeming way more personal than just some music shit. Like it was just like that with him and Joyner. Like it was like, yeah, but y'all niggas was getting real personal. Yeah. And I'm a fan, like we talked about this shit earlier, like I love battle rap. And that's the most personal shit. Them niggas go in.
Yeah.
But
they research each other, family, all that shit.
Yeah, like I don't know, bro. I don't got the stomach for that shit. I'm be ready to fight niggas.
I mean, I feel like
you gonna be ready to stab niggas?
Stab niggas.
That comes after. I don't stab off the bail. If I lose.
You sure a serial killer?
Yeah, I'm positive.
All right, bloodbath. See, I just worked myself back to the conversation.
But I'm looking at so I was looking at other podcasts and they all chimed in on it and talked about it. Joe Budden's podcast in particular. You feel what I'm saying? And it was something interesting to me that they had mentioned when they discussed this, because they had ended up bringing up the Pusha T and Drake shit. And collectively, all of them felt the same way I did when I talked about Pusha T winning, just because it was like, it was nothing on the other side. And it was like, I was like, damn, like, okay, so nigga, like, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not just saying that shit.
But you heard on that same podcast.
Yeah, they said that the record.
But the record was better.
But you still lost because you didn't say nothing. So that I just wanted to say that. Like, I'm not the only nigga.
And that's the reason that's the reason I said what I said, because by going by the rules that everybody's saying that this is how it's supposed to be, if you don't respond, you lost.
Right.
So that's why I said Don Q won.
So, but it's 2-2 though. They both made 2 records, right?
No, one. Don Q made one, then Tory made one, then Don Q put out another one, and Tory ain't say nothing.
Okay. So now I want to ask you about the whole I'm Not Joyner, because I like when I saw the shit, I instantly got it.
Yeah,
but
I got it too.
I think a lot of people didn't understand it. Like he was trying to some people saying he was jabbing at Joyner.
Nah,
it just I felt like, nigga, I'm not about to play with you, bro, because it was a whole noose,
right,
hanging. I'm not about to play with you, bro. This ain't no game.
And he like, I'm a street nigga, and Joyner a rap nigga, bro. My bars like I can do that rap shit, like that battle shit, because battle shit is some street shit.
Right.
Is Don Q a street nigga?
Yeah, as far as I know.
A lot of niggas be coming out be saying that they street niggas, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, just because you a nigga from the streets does not make you a street nigga.
But they go back to their hood a lot, and they be having videos. And then I seen a documentary they had on Netflix with A Boogie, and they was all in the hood and shit. And everybody in the hood loved them. Everybody came out. So I figure if everybody ain't gonna fuck with them just because of the money.
I mean, I get that, but like if you from your hood and it's the same, like where we grew up, I can still go there.
I'm saying, but that's all that matter though, for real.
But I don't know. I just like when because the way these rappers do that shit, throw that shit around.
Yeah,
I'm a street nigga. Like what? Like how street are you, my G? Like what are we saying? Are you saying because you got a pinky toe in the hood still, and you not like all 100% Hollywood, or you really did dirt and you put work in?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
The way
like,
they talk, they seem like dope dealers.
I feel, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like what is it? Like, but I feel like the niggas throw that shit around just so randomly. Like every nigga a street nigga. Everybody come from a block.
But the thing is, in New York, when you do that shit, they test your gangster, and ain't nobody testing that nigga gangster. He hang with Casanova. He hang with all the hooligans, nigga. So
Cass ain't a hooligan no more, man.
I mean,
it's a new Casanova out too. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, you talking about the one? Yeah,
it's supposed to be the real Casanova. All right.
I ain't heard nothing else about it though.
He made a little video.
Yeah, no, I seen that video, but I'm talking about I ain't heard shit else after that.
All right, so in the light of the Tory Lanez and Don Q shit, I guess Tory Lanez made a comment about the Dream Doll young lady, And she put out a fucking diss track.
Heard that too.
And her shit was hard.
Her shit was hard.
Not gonna lie.
And she had what I said. She had the punchlines to make you laugh. The Beijing between her thighs shit was hilarious.
And she owned up to her fucking, like, she like, no, I can't even fuck a nigga if I like the nigga no more.
Yeah, I guess I ain't fucking niggas for free no more.
Like, shit. Did you hear it?
Nope.
Her shit was funny too.
Dog, her shit was dope as hell.
I think she might have killed them with that.
She won.
Yeah, she won.
That's what I was kind of like trying to get around. Like, nigga, she won.
She did win.
And she shot like Don Q. Like, I ain't never fucked dog. That's my brother. Whatever. I don't know. But her shit was hard. If y'all didn't listen to Dream Doll shit, like, her shit got up. Like,
she also from the Bronx, like Don Q and them too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was impressed.
Yeah,
I was impressed. But I still want to hear a record from her.
So DJ Self, you better capitalize on this shit. She got a
she signed the
Self. What you call it? Gwenny? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She over there with what's the old girl?
Mariah Lynn.
Yeah, Mariah Lynn.
Mariah Lynn about to get jumped over the jump man.
Still got what's her name too?
Who?
Dream Doll some shit.
That's what we was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cause I don't hear people call her Dream Doll. I thought we still trying to call her other shit. She got another nickname floating around too. So
What's her other nickname?
some what she call herself the rapping something. It's basically like a shot at, not that she necessarily took a shot at Nicki Minaj, but it's like calling herself a doll too. Cause you know she used to call herself the Juki Barbie or some dumb shit she used to say to begin her career, Nicki Minaj, and now she consider herself a Barbie and shit. It's weird.
I never
it's
heard
weird.
that name.
Yeah.
Never mind. But anyway,
I mean, you just had to watch the shit she was doing.
I say, I ain't even acting like I'm in that lane. I don't know shit about nothing.
She was like, if you watch like Love and Hip Hop, she used to talk about the dumb shit.
Okay.
That's what it was.
I ain't never heard her before this. I ain't never heard of Dream Doll. I heard that Talk to Me Nice shit.
But you know what? She was from Bad Girls Club.
that's why I was like, okay, that one is that the same girl.
Just the same
That's the
girl
same
that was
girl.
bullying this little white girl on the show, like bullying the fuck.
I ain't really watched it. I watched the earlier ones. I ain't watched the later ones.
But
That shit, her diss record was called.
Her Bad Girls Club thing was like 2013 or some shit. Or 14 or something like that.
Her record was cold.
She actually can spit a little bit.
No, she was like going in, nigga. Like, if you was fucking her and you was him, you would make a diss.
She made you look like a
nigga.
cornball, nigga.
Huh?
She made them look like a
She
cornball.
definitely made him like a corny.
Like
She like a nigga. I gate like nigga. You was dressing like whatever, and I told you.
I
She
laced
never
you,
put
nigga.
that diss song out from on Safari. Remember she was supposed to be dating him at one point, and he you know he gave her an ultimatum like, you gonna treat me like a man or whoop de whoop whoop. She was like, well, fuck you then, nigga. Get the fuck
That must have been on the show.
yeah, it was some other show shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But shouts out to Dream Doll. I'm pretty sure your stock just went up a little bit just off of that.
It definitely is. You need
Off of that
another
merit.
record after this.
And that was another thing. Like, I don't want to leave it without saying it. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect to Don Q and all them Bronx niggas. Because, you know, like J.R. Ryder made a record. Who else
My
made
Son.
it? My Son made a record. Like, y'all niggas is giving Tory Lanez like putting him up there.
So, yeah, especially if it ain't better than the record he put out.
Because now, but not even that, like, you're making this nigga like the sought after guy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch what you do that shit. You gotta watch when you do that shit.
You making him seem hotter than he actually is.
You making them like, all right, one nigga can't do it, so 3, 4, 5 niggas gotta come out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn. In regards to him, all he gotta do is say, damn. You see how many niggas gotta get at me to take me down?
Yeah, he on some Jacquees shit.
Come on, man. Like, y'all niggas, and I fuck with my song. Nigga, he should have stayed the fuck out the way. Leave that shit alone, my nigga. Just keep going up the flex, nigga, and doing your freestyles.
Them bitches be hard.
Them bitches be hard. And J.R. Ryder, nigga, I wasn't even missing you, fam. Like, nigga, you could have left that shit there too.
No cap.
Didn't he get ran down on in New York in a Chinese spot?
No, that was
With his
Hell
family?
Real.
That was
Oh, that was Hell Real.
His
Yeah, that was
family
Hell
and
Real.
shit. His mama and his baby mama.
Same quick, different nigga.
Just said.
he should have got the fuck on.
Just said.
But yeah, but shouts out to Dream Doll, shouts out to Tory and Don Q for entertaining us for this past week. That was very,
For
very
real.
interesting.
It was definitely a good battle though.
I like to see when motherfuckers come out of their bag, even though like I felt like Tory Lanez and Don Q was doing it like for sport, and Dream Doll came up on some personal shit just because her name came in it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing records from Dream Doll.
Did you see the shit leading up to it though?
No, I did not.
Like they Don Q and Tory Lanez is on live together.
I saw that. He kept talking about get your ice cream.
And he had his the background was the little avatar that he used for the cover.
That shit sounded kind of gay.
It did, but it was funny though because he had that shit. Like who just had that shit ready, locked and loaded like that.
The nigga, like
marketing genius though.
I never get like I always gave Tory Lanez his shit in the very beginning. Like Boy Code. Always gave him his shit.
Yeah.
Sounded like a lot of niggas. One nigga in particular. But fuck it. You can write, hey nigga, it sounds sweet.
Somebody did bring up a good point about him though.
What?
They said that, like, what is the Tory Lanez sound? Because he mimics so many niggas, you really like can't pinpoint his own verse, like some sound that he contributed.
That's true.
What was the record with him and Meek? Started out for the Creed soundtrack.
Liddy again.
No, you talking about
Lord
knows.
Lord knows. Like I feel like that cadence, like almost like I'm in a like an empty fucking. That could probably be, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely like.
But that,
right.
That's kind of like Travis. All I wanted was a new for. That's like it's.
Yeah,
it's
damn, man, don't do that, bro.
That's
Because now you gonna make me not even want to fuck with Tory no more, bro.
I mean, it's not like. Have you ever heard Tory Lanez without the auto tune?
No.
Yeah.
I thought the nigga. I didn't think the nigga used auto tune. It's a goddamn good job, boy.
No, they auto tune that shit.
Because you don't hear that little T-Pain in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm
it's
saying?
like the Travis shit when he be singing. Like
no, you could tell that's auto tune.
No, but what I'm saying is like it's like all his tuning that shit different. Travis shit don't sound like T-Pain shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't know, but I don't know what Tory Lanez like his sound.
And that's how I felt when I heard that shit, bro. I'm like, damn.
That's why I thought he was from Philly.
See, he from Canada, nigga. Like,
right,
damn.
Toronto.
But that's like with my son and all these niggas back to that. Like y'all letting these Canadian niggas get the fuck off, bro.
Yeah.
In a minute, nigga, this gonna be the new Canada.
Right.
And they gonna have like the United States, nigga, with New Canada on that bitch.
It's bad enough Michigan right here though.
New Canada. Cut it out, man. I don't know. But shouts out to y'all for entertaining us this week. That shit definitely was interesting and dope. But no, wait a minute. Damn, I'm tripping. So, was the Tory Lanez going after Dreamville shit real, or that was some...
He said it for real. And JID responded.
They was talking shit because they said they was on tour together a year ago. Mm-hmm. So they got a rapport with each other and shit. So he called him his little brother and shit. But he like, you still can get this work. Tory said that to JID. And JID like, nigga, we ain't gonna tolerate no disrespect to code, bro. So you say something, nigga, I'm going at you.
So he won't smoke with code.
He won't. He said if
he said he want to go through the whole Dreamville to get the code.
Singers and all.
That's a man. That nigga.
He said he want Cole and Pusha T.
That's the hairline. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
You stupid as fuck.
I don't care. Y'all ain't got agree with me. I know it's the hairline. The hairline is what does it for this. That's his motherfucking power, bro. Took the hairline back. He gonna go right back to singing and forget he ever did this rapping thing. I'm telling you.
He know he got the pen. He know he got a pen that's rare.
And now he got
as far as like match. He can predict the trend. He can hop on something like right on the cusp of it going good and make that shit bigger.
Yeah.
He not afraid of being.
He just don't know. He not an igniter. He not a fire starter. He the nigga that come in and fan the shit out.
And then also, if he lose, he a singing nigga. So you're not even looking at it like his credibility as an MC is. And
he do it strategic. He raps strategically.
But and then he picking niggas who can really rap.
Yeah.
It's the fucking hairline, y'all guys. I'm trying to tell you.
No, I think that nigga tired of the Drake references. You know what I'm saying? Drake is not necessarily coined as a solid MC.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And because he sounds a lot like Drizzy, I feel like him being a singing nigga who can really body niggas, MC shit, I think that's his trying to find his own way.
Yeah.
But he's only gonna, like, I feel like right now he ain't even gotta do it. I feel like nigga after going to Joyner and then, you know what I'm saying, the Don Q shit, maybe one more nigga, but other than that, like, nigga, you good.
He said he wanted him.
Man,
but it's funny though with that shit with him
and Papa Doc, nigga.
With him and Don Q, nigga, that shit as far as like him telling him that he like Don Q saying that Tory stole his lines,
yeah,
and then you play them shits back. It's kind of like, damn, you stole his flow. So even his rap flow is compromised at this point too.
Right.
Like, nigga, you taking other niggas' lines. Like, he took 4 lines from this nigga freestyle and used the same beat. Like, come on, bro. It's like, nigga, you ain't even got your own shit right now.
Damn.
He got to figure that shit out. He a talented nigga. He got a pen and everything. He just got to figure out how to get his own shit or figure out what's his niche.
Right.
Other than replicating. Because when you listen to shit like the Chick tapes, where he be remixing niggas' beats and shit, that shit be cold, bro.
Yeah.
But I can't think of one song that don't sound like somebody else's that's a single.
Damn. He working on it though. Tory, we gonna see what 2019 pan out for you.
Yeah, I think he might wild us. Why he got the platform right now.
Yeah. He should. Hopefully he got some bangers in that bitch.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Let's go to Killer Mike being on the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
It's a lot to unpack here because it was a few conversations that was had during this interview. So if you didn't hear or didn't see it, Killer Mike from Atlanta, Georgia, was on the Breakfast Club this probably Wednesday or some shit like that. Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yep.
And it was a lot of controversial shit that he said, which is Killer Mike, so he can't expect nothing less.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, he has this show on Netflix called
Trigger Warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if y'all have not seen this shit, y'all are fucking missing out. It is funny as hell.
The funniest shit, I've watched it a long time, bro.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah.
I like the concepts that he come up with.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any concepts that you want to like talk about in particular? Because the one I want to talk about was the porno shit. Because the porno shit was funny as hell to me.
Yeah. The religion when I told you
great.
we went and talked to Creflo nigga like bro, you know what I'm saying?
So explain the Creflo Dollar shit.
So he wanted to. The whole episode was basically him starting a religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he wanted somebody to be his messiah. So he figured Creflo, a Lord soldier or whatever you want to call him.
Creflo a lower soldier?
Yeah, like he one of the ones that's like pushing the message and
the Jesus shit.
On the forefront of this shit. So he figured like, nigga, you could be the messiah, like, what I'm trying to build.
Right.
So, Creflo basically told the nigga like, nah, I can't do that, nigga. I'm in a position right now, I can't do it.
Right.
But the whole, like, what he was trying to do is basically say that you can put the power in yourself. You don't have to give it to somebody who don't look like you, or you wake up and you live for yourself. As far as like, nigga, everything that you accomplish, you give praise to yourself.
Right.
So then he wanted to like basically say like, nigga, sleep is one of the most important things in your life. So devote that to recharging yourself and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Let that be the religion. So he had built the church in Blue Flame, the strip club in Atlanta. Like, that
sounds out to that, nigga.
He was like rapping his sermon and the girls was coming down the pole. That shit just looked artistic and shit, bro. I just thought it was hard.
Did you see it?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
All right, so he did this other shit, and I felt like you would have found this interesting. So basically, it's the porno shit. So basically, teaching people a skill trade. Mm-hmm. But he felt like because so many people watch pornos, that if they do it in porno form, people will get it. So yes, my nigga.
It'll be people.
So it was literally like we're gonna talk about the stud chick. They had some nice ass titties, my nigga. So I ain't gonna say them motherfuckers was nice though.
They was sitting there.
They was supple. That's the word. They was supple.
Supple.
They be killing when you got studs that got ass and stuff.
But so she's like talking about what the fuck was she doing? Was it changing a socket?
I think so.
The outlet?
Yeah.
Like, but she was getting naked, taking her clothes off. Then another chick came and she's explaining how to do this shit while she's eating pussy and shit. Real shit. Then went to a school to try to sell this as a curriculum. Like we should teach like this, nigga, because people like porn, but they not getting this shit. So let's put them together.
Wow.
So this is the kind of show like this nigga got. Like, and I'm just very, very interested. Like, okay, like what the fuck else can you do, my guy?
I like when he was talking about the whole Crips being able to really.
Yeah, that's on the show.
That's an episode.
That's an episode.
No, I seen that when he did the whole Crip-Cola.
Crip-Cola and the what is it? What's the blood one?
I didn't see I forgot. No, I forgot the blood one.
B drink or something like that. It was
yeah. But getting them niggas to understand that they have power.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like you don't necessarily have to be illegal. And I get it, like especially with Bloods, because it's so many celebrities that are affiliated with this organization.
Yeah.
I don't even see why them niggas not making no legal money. Well, they technically are.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people in the game making legal money that are affiliated and are other gang members and shit like that.
Yeah, and another thing that he was saying, like he was referring to the Hell Angels as far as like how they incorporate themselves when they got merch and all type of shit like that, and they actually make legal money. So he's saying like, if the white people can do it, why we can't do it?
Yeah.
And then I like how when he was on the Breakfast Club, Angela Yee had
asked him. Is that your segue into that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good shit.
So when he was on the episode of Breakfast Club, Angela Yee asked him like, why soda? Like he like, 'cause soda kill people. Like, and it's like it's not that it kill people. Like people love it and it's bad for you.
Yeah.
Like he like, I'm drinking water right now because I can't fuck with it right now. But he like, it's like drugs, nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's easy. It should be easy for it's like that shit was. He's smart as hell, bro.
Yeah, man. He was saying some shit.
I never and I like the fact that Killer Mike is obviously an intelligent individual, but he's still ghetto as a motherfucker.
He like antagonizing niggas on purpose. He like doing that shit, bro, because he know
he was pissing Envy off.
Yeah, he was.
So let's get into that. So it's about three things that he talked about on the show.
Yeah.
He talked about education and private school systems, and this is where Envy got mad because Envy obviously afforded to take his children to the private schools where you have to pay, or the Montessori or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was basically saying like, and I feel Envy in a way because I felt the same thing.
Yeah.
So when Killer Mike said, "Don't shit on the public school like that," you feel what I'm saying? Like, because man, what the fuck did he say, Jay?
He said that basically we already
paying for the schools
to put money into the schools. Why not go on the front lines and fight for the shit that you want that these private schools got?
But see, the thing that Killer Mike was saying too, he was mentioning individual schools. Frederick Douglass Academy. He was like schools named after black, you know what I'm saying, people.
Yeah.
Especially
so, but a lot of schools that we went to wasn't named after black people. Well, I went to wasn't named after black people.
Yeah, mine was.
Yeah, yours was. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
Mine wasn't though. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna probably have the same pride that you guys will have in a school, you know what I'm saying, built by black people, owned by black people, and operated by black people. So I see the disconnect that they was having.
Yeah.
But Envy did kind of shit like on like the public school system.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
And did you notice that Charlamagne didn't argue like how Envy argued, and he got his kids in private school too? Mm-hmm. So he understood what Killer Mike was saying.
Well, because his mother, he said, his mom is a teacher.
No, but that's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying like he realized like that is a good way to go about it. If we want our school systems to be better in public school and we paying for it anyway, why not fight for it as much as we fight for these gay rights and all the other shit?
PTO meetings ain't just for just sitting there because you gotta go because it's for your kid. You're doing this shit so you can get control in the head of the system that is controlling your kids' everyday life while they're in their care for 5 and 6 hours out the day.
But then I look at it too like this, like, if you I don't know how much he spend, a year for school for tuition.
I heard. I listened to their podcast.
But my thing is, if you're in why wouldn't you invest in that school? Because you probably are because realistically, y'all live in these neighborhoods that's, you know what I'm saying, $1 million neighborhoods.
Yeah, New Jersey.
So the school in that neighborhood that's a public school is probably a nice school.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now you probably got your the people who don't make as much money. You feel what I'm saying? But instead, you just send them to this school because you assume it's better, where you could be more active and make this school better.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? For future generations.
I understand what you're saying because I feel the same way, but I understood what Envy was kind of saying too, only because they are better. But Killer Mike saying it's a way to make these public schools as good as that.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But make no mistake about it, they are better because they got programs that these schools don't got.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So I understand why he would say like one person ain't gonna change shit right now. And in the meantime, my kids only got a little window or where they in school.
Right.
So I can't play around with it. I'm trying to put them and get them. So I understand as a parent where he coming from with that shit. I understand how we can make the world better and all that shit. But I'm worried about what's in my household. And this shit better for my household right now. You get what I'm saying? So I understand what he was saying as a parent. But as a person that's supposed to, if we, like he said, we paying taxes, nigga.
Like you paying for the shit already.
And they dogging the kids. So to make sure they straight and we can use the influence that we got, nigga. Because I understood what he was saying. Because he was saying, I'm speaking like Killer Mike was saying. I'm speaking as a working class person. I'm not speaking as the rich people talking right now. You talking like because you have the money to do that,
right?
But I'm talking as of a person that don't have the money and they just trying to scratch up everything they got to put their kid in a private school. You don't have to do that. You already paying taxes on a school in your neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Do the work or put your money into that,
right?
So I understand what he's saying.
Or some money, like like and when you see a nigga like LeBron or Jalen Rose and all these niggas that's building their own, that built their own schools with selected programs.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Why you can't do the same thing? You know what I mean? But this is the shit that bugged me out too with Envy. These schools teach kids how to be billionaires. No, the fuck they don't, my nigga.
Nah.
You nigga, your kid learn hustle from you. And most of them niggas, if they do got money in that bitch, they ain't teaching them how to be billionaires. They already got money when their people die.
That's why Killer Mike asked him that question. He said, how many millionaires or billionaires you think gonna come out these group of kids versus these kids over here that's just as smart, if not smarter. You know what I'm saying?
And I understood what he was saying too, but he was saying a kid only gonna do what they want to do regardless of what school you gonna put them in. Mm-hmm. If you you instill the right values in your kid to go to school, and when you get home, the real learning begins.
Right.
You go do your own research. You hit the ground running. If a kid take an initiative like that, regardless of school they're gonna be in, they already know they're gonna come home and go to work regardless.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So they ain't really tripping over there. So I understood that completely. Like, nigga, a lot of the shit that I learned in school was obsolete or irrelevant for me.
Right.
Everything that I learned outside of school, reading books and researching shit on my own, is the shit that I deal with and handle in my regular life. It helps me get through. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit you bank on more so than the shit you learn in school.
But to me, that's any education, though.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck whether it's Montessori, private, whatever.
College, any
education. You gonna like I say this in my house. You gonna get a real education in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I am, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You go to school for certain shit. Because I do feel like math is one of them things that you have to learn. Because math is life. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, English and, you know what I'm saying, properly pronouncing words and shit like that. I mean, there's other little programs and I get it. Like, I do feel like a lot of these schools should be more, you know what I'm saying, like, with different programs or, you know what I mean? But Votech, do niggas still go to Votech? Do they take that away?
I don't know. I don't think so. I ain't never really heard
this is shit that I knew. Like, my homeboy, still to this day, this nigga's a fucking plumber. And he was in Votech in high school to be a fucking plumber. When he got out of high school, this nigga was making like $30 an hour off bill. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was certified as a plumber, and then he got into the apprentice program, and now this nigga, like, he getting it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's me seeing that the trade shit actually kind of worked. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Now this nigga, he ain't no thousandaire. Well, I don't know what nigga got.
Yeah, I know.
But he's in a position where he's been making money for a long time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Period.
Yeah, and by him coming out of school, hitting the ground running,
boom.
That nigga's ahead of all the older niggas that's just starting to get their feet wet with the shit.
You know what I mean?
He making top dollar already.
Right. So I mean, like I said, my argument with that was, because I always felt like that, like, education, you know what I'm saying, different programs in the school. Because, nigga, I was skipping school. Shit wasn't interesting to me. Yeah. Didn't have nothing I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I know Wyans, they had a music program. Their music program but that's a school built by musicians.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be, but you see you see how that worked. Like, if some people like have a common interest.
Yeah, it was built into our curriculum where we had to take some type of like class, like a dance or a music class every year.
I think DSA like that, Detroit School of Performing Arts. Mm-hmm. They like that. I think it was another school that we had. It's certain schools, but I like Envy's whole argument for that shit was some bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
You feel what I'm saying? You a nigga who can afford to send your kids to a particular type of school that you think is better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is, though. But it was another thing that what was said in the interview that they talked about was I don't necessarily want to talk about the interracial dating, but I can't think of the other one, so fuck it, we'll go there.
Okay.
So, did you watch it? Did you watch it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so how do you feel about the interracial dating shit? Like,
I don't agree with him.
Naturally.
Yeah. I mean, do you agree with him?
No, you love who you love.
Exactly.
But I understand.
I understand too. I understand what you were saying.
As far as Killer Mike's.
Yeah.
Yeah, how he was saying. Yeah.
But he not the only one that felt like that. You know, I fuck with Umar Johnson. Heavy.
I was just about to say,
and Umar
Johnson,
feel the same way. But I get it because because the Jewish people, the Chinese people, like they want you to continue that lineage. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And keeping your shit tight.
I thought I ain't gonna lie because, you know, Killer Mike had a lot going on in that particular interview, and then other stuff that I've seen of him. I did see what he said on it, and I agree with it. Only to the point of, see, we as in like the black race, and no disrespect to nobody who is in interracial dating, or in marriage and stuff like that, but we as a race, if you look at all the other races around us, they take pride in their religion, they culture, everything, right? We give a month, even though it's the shortest month of the year, we get a month for our people, and we not talking about nobody else outside the ones we already know about. How many times we don't hear about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all that? It's so many other people that did shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like then, when we was little, before we was even born, I don't feel like the people really take pride in what
and being
we have.
black.
You know what I'm saying? Like today's world, they don't take pride in what we have and what we came from. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good people we came from. We got a lot of people for reasons for a lot of good things. And we don't push that. But people over in other different countries and different, you know, whatever we're not strong together because we so worried about what the next person getting instead of how we can just all come up together. And that's the fucked up part, girl. That's the real fucked up part.
I mean, I understand that, but as far as dating and relationships and shit like that, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I mean, like, even with the Nick Cannon shit, even though that's before, you know, that's the next topic, but even with that shit, it's like the same type of shit, bro. It's with, like, he was saying, like, the position that you in makes you want that. It's not that, nigga. You get what you get.
Right.
Whatever come your way and you decide to settle down with is whatever. It's tailored to your situation.
Yeah, but you still open yourself up to that, though. So the mentality of Umar and maybe Killer Mike, which I'm still kind of like, you know, doing more research and the shit that he say, is like you open yourself up to be in that kind of relationship, an interracial relationship. Mm-hmm. They're saying like, nigga, don't. Because other, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, other races
don't. Like, nigga, no, you ain't bringing that motherfucker in my house. Like, it's not an open.
I understand
we have an open door policy.
But the thing is, in 2018, how many people abide by that? Ain't no, it's not, niggas is not abiding by that, bro.
I mean, you talking about niggas.
No, I'm not just saying niggas. I'm talking about people in general. I just said niggas because that's how I talk.
Bro, like, realistically, when I still see, like, Chinese people together, like, granted, I do see, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I see I see a white girl and a Chinese.
Interracial dating. A lot of Asian people dating white men. I mean, I see a lot of, nigga, you tell me.
There's no problem with it, but what, I think the thing that Killer Mike is trying to get off is the fact that, like, it's nothing wrong to love who you love. There's nothing wrong to like who you like or whatever. But it's more acceptable. See, all we could really do, we had to sneak and hide and try to be with the ones that we not supposed to be with. You know, what they say we not supposed to be with. Mm-hmm. And, you know, now it's a little bit more freer. But it's like we all we had. And it's like a lot of us are getting stripped away from stuff. I mean, to each his own. Whatever your preference is, your preference. And, you know, maybe it worked out for you better over here than it did over there. But for me, it's just like, I gotta be with black. I'm sorry.
Nothing it's not
others. It's just how I look at it.
Yeah, it's just for, like, it ain't no others for me. It's just like whoever coming, because, like, for me, for instance, I put myself personally in it. Mm-hmm. I don't have a preference for who I was dating. I didn't go seek out a white girl. You get what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, no, I feel you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like she dropped in my lap and she was perfect for me, so that's what it was.
I mean,
right.
No wrong
like, am I supposed to be with somebody that I'm not happy with just because they look like me?
No, that's true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not, that don't make sense to me. You be happy with whoever make you happy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's the mentality. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I got a homeboy who only date black women. This is what he's like. This is what was instilled in him as a kid.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have now. He's attracted to because he tell me all the time like, man, the way he say it is funny as hell. Because he try not to say it out loud. So he's like, man, these motherfucking white girls. I'm telling you, like that's how he said. So it's funny as hell. Yeah. But he only dates black women. This is what it was instilled in him. You feel what I'm saying? Mama, don't bring no white bitches in my house. Dad, don't bring no white bitches in my house. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So he grew up with the mentality, you know what I'm saying? Then plus he's Pan-African, you know what I'm saying? So now he's like, nigga, I only date sisters. Period. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a mentality. Like you open yourself up to be receptive to interracial love. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you mentally, like if you was like that guy, that shit was instilled in you, like nigga, no. You keep your shit tight, nigga. Keep this shit tight. Black women only understand black men. That kind of shit. You would never date outside your race, ever. Because like, that's an example.
I mean, not necessarily.
Your mama have probably said shit like that. Because I know Niecy.
Exactly.
But they still accept everybody though.
Yeah.
They not mean ass people. Yeah. They accept motherfuckers.
They go off energy, nigga. It's energy.
So, but they say that shit. But like
character.
people have said that shit. But this is what I'm saying. Like my dog, it was a different story. It wasn't just saying it.
Yeah.
It's explaining it to you why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of our parents done said some crazy shit to us, so you just be like, all right. But they never told you why. So naturally.
But my grandma said that and dated a white man. Like after that.
Shouts out to Granny, dog.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a thing that you seek after. It's just somebody falling into your lap that's perfect for the situation that you're in, and that's just what it is.
I do agree that other races probably necessarily don't understand what it means to be a black person in America in this day and time. Mm-hmm. Do I need you to understand that? Yes. Do I feel like you can learn to understand that? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why that's why you love who you love. Yeah. Because I know at some point, like even if you've never been with a black guy before, you can learn. You will see it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You will see this shit.
Because we, like me and you, is on both sides of the interracial spectrum.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So that's like proving what I'm saying. It's like, you love who you love.
Yeah, my mom, she never was like, don't bring no white women in my house. Yeah. Love who you love. Yeah. Because I couldn't tell her who
and I'm not just saying, I'm just saying your wife was a product of that.
Yeah, of that. Yeah, definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So, it's still a touchy thing, but I think, like you right, like in this day and age, people are more receptive to it. Yeah. I think it's an old mentality to be like that. And most of the time you hear, like I know Umar and Killer Mike not really that old, but them niggas definitely in their 40s. Yeah. And they have a different mentality.
But they going off the values of their grandparents
but instilled in them. Umar's going off the value of him being Pan-African. Yeah. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And keeping this shit, you know what I mean? And the values of how other races do. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Just and if they're a strong knit community or they're a strong unit, why not mirror the shit that they do to make your unit stronger? Yeah. You know what I mean? That's all it really is. It's not like I'm trying to be a dickhead about the shit, but shit, them niggas good over there. Why we can't be good? Because we ain't doing what they doing.
But I understand what you're saying. But like then you gotta look at niggas like Farrakhan. He used to be that type of person, but now he's like if they seem to be allies, nigga, they allies. Right. You get what I'm saying? So it's like everything changes, bro. That, like you said, that's an old mentality to have.
It definitely is an old mentality. But it's one of the mentalities that, like now, like when you say that shit, you got to stand on it.
Because you got to think about it. They said in 2047, the world will be predominantly interracial, like mixed up people. As far as like it'll be majority minority. Right. You get what I'm saying? So that means people intermixing and shit like different races. Yeah. It's changing. It's not the same world we lived in where everything was so split. And soon, nigga, when we got grandkids, our grandkids probably going to be a product of that.
Yeah, probably.
Regardless of what we say. Because the world changes so much that what we say in our household is not the end all be all.
Well,
like
you gotta,
it used to be.
What you got to understand
it's the internet.
You got to understand, too, with your daughter growing up, she's in an interracial situation. Yeah. My kids see their grandfather come over and know he doesn't really look like us like that. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So my kids they're gonna be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So it's nothing I can say. They're like, well, nigga, like you did it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta practice what I preach at that moment. Like it's nothing I can do about that. But it is what it is. So
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just, it ain't even a preface thing. It's just the way the world is changing. It's like our black values can be implemented through our kids, through us. It don't have to be just in the relationship form. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We can instill in our mind frame, our way of action, how we supposed to lead. It don't have to be just about like who you lay with and who you know what I'm saying? That shit is it's separate.
Yeah.
That's a whole different entity. We talking about how to make yourself better as a person. Sex don't make you better. Having a relationship don't always make you better because you can do that shit by yourself. You can be a single motherfucker and succeed in life.
Can you?
Yeah.
Really?
You definitely can.
On all aspects?
Yeah. Most definitely you can.
I don't think so.
I definitely.
I don't think so. I can argue that point.
Why?
Because usually, because your wife to you is your what?
Like an anchor.
But more importantly, she's your better half.
Okay.
She's the opposite of you.
Yeah.
So if she's the opposite of you, you're one way, she's another way. That means she completes you. So this is what I believe.
Yeah.
My wife is the total opposite of me on every aspect. She is what I am not. You feel what I'm saying? If she had, it's certain shit that I won't say that she will.
Yeah.
And vice versa. We complete each other. We're each other's other side. We're the dark side of the moon to each other.
Yeah.
So it makes me more of a well-rounded individual because I have somebody like that in my corner.
Yeah.
So single, I remember me being single. You know what I'm saying? I had a one-track mind, one mentality. And I dealt with people a certain way because of that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mistreated people in different ways, and I didn't really give a fuck in certain instances because I didn't have that other side of me to tell me that this is wrong.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? This is why I say, because when you say success, remember what I say about success. Success to me is not a dollar amount. Success to me is not a position. Success is measured on small increments. The ability to say that I'm going to do something and do it. That's success to me. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So you can have all the money in the world, but you can still be a shitty-ass individual. We said on WORDPLAY the Podcast episode 4 or 5, money can't buy character.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That comes. And usually when you marry the motherfucker, like the person that you love, like if you lucky, they are your better half or your other half.
I understand that, but when you single, if it's a lot of relationships where it's the man doing the business and his thing and the girl is holding down the home or doing her thing, but the two don't mix. So if I'm out here doing my business, if I'm a single male and I'm focused,
right,
I'm gonna succeed. And when I get to the top, I might be lonely, but I'm gonna get to the top.
So
because I got tunnel vision.
Right, I totally understand.
That's what I'm saying. They might succeed better because they don't have somebody in their ear chirping at every move they make. They going. I don't have to worry about it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So a single person will succeed, or is they in a good position to succeed still.
Just say financially succeed.
Yeah.
Just clarify that because like I said, with success, success is always different for different people. Yeah. Some people want a lot of money. Some people don't. Some people just want to be comfortable.
No, I'm talking about, but everybody want the power.
I don't think so.
I think everybody wants some form of power, bro.
I don't think so.
Even if it's power in your own life where I don't have to answer to nobody. Everybody wants that.
Yeah, I give you that one.
So
that was a good one. I give you that.
Yeah.
Now, it was something else that he taught. I think I remember now. I think it was the black dollar. I think that was it.
That was the first episode where he was trying to take 3 days and strictly do everything off the black. I want to go eat grass-fed meat from black farmers. I want to drive black cars, and nigga, that shit was hard. That shit was surprisingly hard.
So wait, because you say hard when it's good, but then
it was
difficult.
hard. It was difficult.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's what it was.
It was surprisingly fucked up difficult. He couldn't even drive a car because it was no black people that make cars, so he had to ride a bike.
But okay, so now this is my question. So here, it's a plethora of niggas that work at Chrysler. Can I drive a Dodge if I was doing that shit?
Nope.
Because a black person owned the company.
Yep.
Fuck. That is not good.
There's no black-owned car companies.
Do you think it's too late for that, though? I don't even think it's a matter of...
I mean, because Tesla just did it, nigga.
No, what I mean by, too late, just to, strictly buy black. You really can't. Because even in, white communities, predominantly white communities, the super stores or the super centers have came and killed the small business. It ain't even the fact that we're not, supporting small business. The big superstore got everything in that bitch, nigga.
I think it goes beyond that though. I think it goes to the point where these commercial companies that's farming and shit is putting the average farmer, like black farmers that's like producing shit and selling it to stores, they put them out of business because they doing it more rapid because they got bigger operations. Mm-hmm. So it goes from that point, because even if you go to a black establishment, they still buying their meat from white people. Right. So that's not really eating black. You can't go there. You have to go where the meat is being farmed on black farms.
Right.
So it's like, it's hard. That's where it starts. If we get that type of shit where we flood in the market with all our shit, it's eventually gonna go into white stores, and then we can figure out a way to take over if we make a product for everything that the white people got. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if we got black toothpaste, nigga. We got black.
I don't want no black toothpaste. I'm sorry. I need my. I'm just saying,
if we had all that type of shit, then we wouldn't have to go. You know what I'm saying? We can we can do everything black. But at this point, you can't do shit. You gonna be a nasty ass nigga trying
to just strictly black.
No deodorant, no nothing, nigga. Unless you gonna get that shea butter, that African shit.
Arabs don't do that shit. They don't wear deodorant no way. They funky motherfuckers.
Every time I've been in the cab, nigga, in the last 4 years, funkier than the motherfucker,
nigga,
bro.
What you smell like a hashish in that bitch? Nigga,
I be mad as hell. Like I be hoping I don't smell like that shit.
You be checking yourself. Like, wait a minute, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
What that smell,
I think that shit rubbed off, nigga.
Habib and that bitch smelling like a whole cow, nigga.
With the windows up, hot boxing itself.
Man, you better roll these windows down, Habib. That shit funny.
Ride with the door open, nigga.
Man, but shouts out to Killer Mike, man. That shit was a good ass interview. And if y'all didn't see it, like watch it, because this nigga Envy and they put the beige rain shit on
and
it.
It was intense than a motherfucker.
I laughed so hard at that.
I hate that shit, bro. Like because they don't they're still trying to put light skinned niggas against dark skinned niggas.
Well, nigga, we told you episodes ago you honorary dark skin, so just chill out, man.
I don't like that shit though. Like, don't do like that's some sucker shit.
Don't fight for it.
Because Killer Mike black than the motherfucker, and Envy looking like he Mexican.
He just kept getting mad, so it made him look bad. He was getting frustrated with that.
But
shit.
he always get mad too. But then I found out Envy an only child, so you know them only child niggas be weird anyway.
But he was taking everything that he was saying like so personal. Even
but
though
he always do that shit though.
Hold on,
yeah,
wait, he was the only child?
Yeah.
I'm an only child. I don't like that one.
Only child niggas be weird as fuck, bro. I do not care. I've met a lot of people.
Because they be by themselves a lot.
I don't even know if it's by themselves a lot.
Because I knew people.
You didn't really have to share shit. Pretty much how you wanted shit was your way because it was your way, nigga. Who the fuck you gonna argue with?
What if
you only child for real?
What if you was that only child that wanted to share shit? My little brother is my step brother.
Okay.
But y'all grew up in the same house.
We grew up in the same house. When he was 9, I was 13.
I'm sure you had 13 years by yourself, basically.
Yeah,
as far
pretty
as
much, bro. I didn't have no siblings.
Yeah, you was weirded out at that point.
Stupid.
Pretty much, nigga, setting his ways, nigga. I'm about to. I got hair on my balls now, nigga.
I got hair on my balls.
No, I was chilling. Like I was just like the only thing I didn't like is if like it was only a few male that I actually respect in that sense where if you said something like, all right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Anybody else? I don't give a fuck. You 85, nigga. Don't say nothing to me. You don't know me. That's how I felt. That's the only thing I felt.
Y'all niggas don't know how to share toys and shit. I hate it going on.
I wanted to take my car and just zoom it over to the next person. They zoom it back. I ain't had that shit. The ball had to bounce off the damn wall.
Yeah, I had a cousin, nigga. It'd be all good until I take some shit that he wanted at the same time, bro. That nigga spazzed on me, bro. That nigga.
You better give me back that Tonka
children,
truck.
bro. Like they got this what you call that shit that it's a complex where like you like shit a certain way.
ADD. Oh yeah, OCD.
ACD is a group, nigga.
Yeah. OCD.
OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yeah.
Like my nigga Floyd. I used to fuck with this nigga, bro. Only child. Like I would literally go over this nigga house and just purposely like move shit just to see if this nigga go like walk past it and then he'd do that shit too. He won't even say nothing. He like, he'll put that bitch right back where it was, nigga, and turn that bitch. I was like, this nigga's weird, bro. I be fucking with niggas like that, bro. I was a scientist, nigga, young.
You stupid, nigga. You experiment with this nigga, bro.
Shouts out to my nigga Floyd.
You stupid, nigga.
Shit was funny as hell, bro. Only children be weird. So when I see Envy, like now I get it. So I'm not as judgmental of him and how he like flips the fuck out and takes shit so personally. He only child.
Yeah, because he kept talking about that real estate shit. I was like, bro.
He must be motherfucking a tycoon in that shit the way he be talking about that shit.
They say he good at it.
He got 20-something properties.
That's what's up.
He even got Angela Yee buying properties out here in Detroit.
Yeah, she got a crib.
He got one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But before we get off the Killer Mike shit, he said something interesting, and this is what I was talking about, and I'm glad you said what you said about your woman being an anchor, right? When he said that he wanted that demon, but then Tip was it Tip? No, the old man he had.
No, he said Tip called him with
about the restaurant.
Yeah. That's been in the city for like over 30 or 40 years.
Right.
And he wanted that property to, stay in.
You smiling. I think you smiling over there because you see where I'm finna go with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because the single mentality, he would have bought that demon.
Yeah.
But the fact that he had somebody on the side of him, his other half, nah, nigga, let's get this. And nigga stock went up. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, like that other person is gonna see shit.
No, but that's
like that demon, he still would have been successful technically. Because you cash that bitch out, that bitch nice, room.
Yeah, I understand.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that somebody else was like, nah, nigga, do this.
But you can have a business manager to do the same thing, bro.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. Like,
I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, my nigga. You can have a business manager when you about to buy that deal.
I'm not getting no business manager, and I'm only fucking around with $500,000 or $750,000.
Oh no, he doing big money with that run the jewel shit.
I get it, but I'm saying at that level, because it's a $250,000 flip to make $650. It's a $400,000 profit.
Yeah,
I don't need a business manager for that. You feel what I'm saying? My wife fucking with the shit too.
No, but I'm talking about, nigga, if you know them how they spend money, before they even spend their money, they have to go and talk to their business manager, make sure they got the funds to do that shit.
I don't understand why he couldn't still get the demon anyway, but
he probably could have, but it probably would have stressed him out a little bit. He probably got to work a little harder.
Shit, I just spent $105 on this bitch because you know I'm gonna tool it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm from Atlanta, baby. I got to do it down. You did, yeah. He probably would have. He probably would have did over $100,000 on that bitch. It's $85,000 on a car.
But then he would have been straight even if he was single and bought the demon and did the deal because he
got the
got.
deal. Now he can get 2 of them bitches, 3 of them bitches if he want. But I don't know. But that's what I'm glad we had talked about that, and that came like kind of right back around because I did want to specify on that the fact that his woman, you know what I'm saying? Because I listen to my woman a lot now. I didn't used to.
Yeah.
But I do now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I value her opinion. Her opinion is gold to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I just look at it like that. But I thought that shit was dope.
Yeah,
now, I want to go to something a little different. But shouts out to Killer Mike. Shouts out to The Breakfast Club. That shit was a dope-ass fucking interview. And I really appreciated that shit. It's very insightful. Very insightful. But Killer Mike always insightful, though.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to that nigga music like that. But anytime he talking or something shit like that, I'm all ears.
I just started getting into Run the Jewels a little bit.
You like that music?
I like that music for situations. Like, if I'm about to go, like, if I'm cleaning up and shit, I listen to them niggas. Or I'm about to go out. It's certain songs. I like Killer Mike by himself, though, when he, like, make music. But him and L, it's like a more of that EDM type of rap type of mix. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all occasional music. What's up?
The last time I heard a Killer Mike rap verse was on Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared, nigga.
Damn, you couldn't even went back all the way to The Whole World from Outkast.
Oh shit, he was on there. Damn, was that before or after I Ain't Never Scared?
That was after.
So that was the last time.
After?
That was the last time.
Yeah,
he got a song with T.I. It's a couple other niggas from South Bun B. That shit hard than a motherfucker too. I'll play it when we all.
I used to get him an 8-ball mixed up. Don't judge me, man. I'm only human. All right, so now I want to talk game. Let's talk game, man. I'm really not knowing what the fuck he said or what the fuck happened. But Jay, can you please elaborate because you had it on your list?
Yeah, he had put out a snippet of his new song that he about to drop.
Okay.
And the snippet was kind of fucked up, just because he was like the way he was referring to Kim Kardashian. He was like I held her by the throat and made her swallow my kids.
Whoa.
Like he was like graphic with it.
That shit was wild.
Whoa.
So for him to say that about that man's wife, I thought it was kind of weird.
I feel like it's too little, too late for Gang to even do why. Like
cloud chasing.
You just came out. Yeah, pretty much. You just came out of nowhere. He made a song talking about you had Kim K do this. It looked tired. It looked real tired on his end. But he ain't got no other way to re-enter the,
That's some bullshit, bro.
World.
I told you that shit before. Like, nigga, what? Like, if your wife is formerly a hoe, but now she's a wife, you have to respect that.
Yeah.
Game is clout chasing 100%. That's some hoe ass shit. I don't give a fuck how many blood niggas you got. That's some weak ass shit, my G. And
the song's supposed to be worse because they say he's supposed to be naming girls who did like.
Oh, I ain't knocking that.
Niggas that didn't know that he fucked them.
Oh man.
So he gonna be exposing people. So it's kind of weird.
So he clout chasing, pretty much. But to what you say, it's done deal. That obviously is a done deal because you making a messy ass song. You ain't never been that kind of nigga your entire career. Now all of a sudden you gonna make a messy ass song? Clout chasing, spending on this nigga name? Nah.
He was just defending him with the Trump shit.
If Kanye on some real shit put a bounty on this nigga, I don't even think Kanye should be prosecuted for no shit like that, bro. You disrespectful as fuck, my nigga. You and any other nigga who fucked my wife and still talk about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she's a $500 million bitch. And you clout chasing on her name.
The only person that I give a little bit like a slack to is Ray J. When they asked her. No, because she said it on the show that
she brought it up. Yeah,
she was drugged when she did the sex tape with him, and he like, bitch, ain't nobody drugged you. It wouldn't hide nothing.
To that note, like because it'll get spent by media in a different light.
Yeah,
he drugged me. This is why this happened.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't blame him for saying something.
I say something about that. Like, no, they ain't happening like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. He get the only excuse.
I'm not finna elaborate like I grabbed her throat and she swallowed my nah, man. Like, goddamn, nigga, like that's some suck ass shit.
That nigga was on Wendy Williams saying that he Game was on Wendy Williams saying he fucked 3 Kardashians.
Hey, it's Cali, baby. Listen, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth, my nigga. I will pull up on God. That's I told you that before. That's some sucker shit, bro. But because your wife, but then understand too, like just the flip side. You married a woman who used to be a whore.
Yeah. She got a lot of bodies.
I'm using that term very, very loosely.
And what's funny is the bodies that's coming up ain't even the ones that we know about, like the ones she was married to and had public relationships with. These is niggas that we ain't even know.
We ain't even know you fucked.
Like I ain't know Bow Wow fucked her.
Shad done ran through a lot of them, bro.
But
him and Nick.
Yeah, Nick fucked her too.
So, but what I'm saying is, like, the shit, like, she used to be whatever she used to be. She used to be used to.
Yeah.
Leave it the fuck alone. Shouts out to Meek. Leave it the fuck alone, bro. Stop talking about my wife, bro.
I agree.
And I know every one of our wives got a past.
Yeah.
I know that. I hate it. I wish I was the only one.
Yeah, me too, bro.
But in this world, I am not. But just respect the fact that she my wife. Because if I shoot you in your fucking face, my nigga, after you say some goofy ass shit like that, my nigga, like, you got it coming.
Yeah,
you know it.
Or I put your teeth in your pocket, nigga.
You got it. Whatever happens to you at this moment, you got it coming. Period.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, because that's disrespectful as fuck. You clout chasing. You a suck ass nigga. Period. I don't even think 50 Cent would do some shit like that.
Nah.
50 wouldn't do no shit like that. He'd do a lot of crazy shit. But if it's a nigga wife, bro, he fucked her, he not gonna be like, yeah, 50 ain't that nigga, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of 50, that's funny. I just seen him out with Nikki from Black Ink Crew. For ex-girlfriend, Chicago.
Supreme.
Yeah, he with her now.
Supreme.
Yeah.
She pro'd up, huh?
Pro'd up.
Big time, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Shouts out to 4.
He's stupid, nigga.
I went on her Instagram because I'm like, man, this motherfucker kind of tight.
Yeah, I
she
did too.
Tight.
I follow her too.
I'm not following these motherfuckers. What does she do?
She black. Oh, she sell makeup and do hair, and sell like
hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so she got a talent or a skill. All right, cool.
I guess her and Don's wife work in like a shop. Her, Don's wife, Van girlfriend. I think they got like a little.
Oh, they got their own shop now?
I think so.
Oh, that's kind of smart. Y'all all on the show, people gonna fuck with y'all. If y'all good at what y'all do anyway, that's smart. That's good business. But, gang, this week you famous for dumb shit, bro. On some real shit, bro. Like, that's some suck-ass nigga shit, and I think you should get your ass beat. Period.
But I think that's...
And I know you probably like, nigga, who gonna do it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think... Kanye ain't got no niggas who trying to go to war with them niggas. Nah. And they staying in California. He got all them niggas. It's kind of hard to do that when you stand there.
The moment that nigga step a pinky toe past Cali, he's done. If it was me.
Yeah.
And I probably won't even get no shooters, nigga. I'm coming. I'm coming. Pause. I'm on a nigga shit. Like, I'm surprised they ain't even on live going at it. Like, bitch, drop, where you at? Why niggas don't do that shit when they argue on live? Nigga, drop that pen,
older
bitch.
niggas don't do that shit.
Where you at,
it's
my
all
nigga?
the young niggas get on live and do
Is
that.
you a New York fam? I'm a New York fam. Where you at, bro? Let's link.
All the niggas that academic post, they do that shit. Like the Trippy Reds.
Are they be saying drop a pen?
Yeah, they be on live going at each other, nigga.
But do they say drop a pen? Where you at, my nigga?
Yeah, that nigga. That's what 6ix9ine, that Chief Keef shit. They was like, he was ordered like, nigga, I got a 30-pack on this nigga head. They got him on live.
I'm coming, nigga. Fuck that.
He telling Tato like, nigga, I got a 30-pack on your boy, nigga. Like, what up, nigga? I got whatever you need, nigga.
Damn.
Like, that's the type of shit that the young kids be doing. They go on live and do that. Older niggas ain't doing that.
Speaking of 6ix9ine.
Kanye gonna tweet.
Speaking of 6ix9ine.
Yeah, speaking of 6ix9ine.
That nigga and that bitch were talking. That nigga and that bitch singing like an R&B record.
Allegedly. We don't know.
No, that nigga and that bitch singing, nigga. So, but you say, so 6ix9ine, y'all probably seen this shit. You know, you seen it coming. He and that bitch telling on niggas.
Yeah, okay, we can start from the beginning. The day before yesterday.
I think that was a good segue, though. What you think?
Yeah, that was a good.
Okay, cool.
I get you that.
Hey, come on. All right.
Yeah, but
Gotta prop each other up.
yeah, nigga, 2 days ago, his boys were sentenced to. I mean, they weren't sentenced, but they was charged with the shooting where they attempted to shoot Chief Keef in Times Square downtown at the W Hotel in New York. So they got charged for that, and today they showed that 6ix9ine pled guilty to not. I think it was like 9 racketeering charges. So he gonna be sentenced on that. But the thing was, he wasn't named or he wasn't like charged with that particular shooting on Chief Keef, and that was his beef.
But he still got other 9. He still got the other 9 charges, though, that he pled guilty to.
Yeah.
Either them niggas had a lot of evidence against that nigga, bro.
I mean, it's drug charges, gun charges, all that shit in those 9.
Now, I don't think I think the gun charges would have stuck no matter what. Now, I mean, the drugs necessarily he could have got away from.
Especially because he just getting off probation and he got an open case too.
And you can't even be around that kind of shit, so you can't even really
maneuver. He gonna get some time regardless.
That's most unfortunate.
I'm looking at for him like between 5 and 20, so I'm thinking like 7, between 7 and 12. I think.
And is it fair time or state time?
He in state now. He ain't with the feds. Well, no, the feds was doing an investigation, but they didn't arrest him.
Ain't a racketeering charge a federal charge though?
Yeah.
So he gonna do time in the feds.
Yeah, he probably ended up.
I think fed time is like either 8 months or some shit like that to a year.
Yeah.
So that shit, and I think that's probably why that shit be seeming like. Remember we was talking about earlier? You
How
was
they
like,
get
this
off
nigga,
ass because
like damn, like nigga, how you do 7 years, bro? Like, nah, nigga, hell no, bitch, I ain't no fool.
Yeah,
nigga, I just was throwing my hat in the air 2 years ago, bitch, and you was out.
I think he was like, what? How long has we been gone? 7 years.
That's what they saying. Like, come on, bro. Don't play me like that, bro. Like, don't do that shit to me. But I think that's what when I'm like, okay, wait a minute, because it's not 12 months to a year. It's only like 9 in the state, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 10. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's cutting down a couple months. So that's why the shit kind of come faster.
Yeah.
And your year come around quicker like that.
Yeah, you right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then plus if they tack on time served, like if you was in that bitch for a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of ways it could go. But damn, that nigga, dog, that shit fucked up, though. But
yeah,
hey.
2014, December 17th, 2014.
Yeah, damn, that's most unfortunate for the young brother, Tekashi, in reference to. That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But, I don't know, though. That shit, damn, nigga, I do all that money, kids, and shit like that, bro.
But all these young niggas going in and out of jail. 6ix9ine doing that. Tay Keith still in jail for the murder and the bodies and the guns and all that shit. Kodak be in and out.
Yeah.
It's like, that shit crazy, bro. How they just, like, niggas don't be really giving a fuck about going to jail.
I guess not, bro. That shit crazy. I want to talk this, we're going to get off that now. Let's get on this Jussie Smollet attack.
Yeah.
Jussie Smollet. What happened to this nigga? He got beat up?
Yeah. He,
Now, I seen this shit, and I thought they were saying that the shit was like a attack, a gay attack or some shit like that. Like, it was homophobic or... You ain't try to make everything bad. Like,
I mean,
I
think the reason they said that is because, like, a week before that shit happened, they got a letter to Fox, and it was written, and you know how the people, them weird ass serial niggas, like serial killer niggas, they be cutting out the letters from the magazines. They got a letter like that that was supposed to be for Jussie, like they gonna kill them faggot and shit like that on there.
Damn.
And then a week after that, this shit happened.
So they got on his ass.
But it was funny. I mean, it's not funny, but the ironic part about it was that happened in California where they sent it to, but then the actual incident happened in Chicago. And they said he was going to, I guess he lived in Chicago, and he went to the subway that's like by his building. Yeah. So he left and went to the subway at 2 or 3 in the morning. And as he was coming out, he got attacked by 2 white dudes. And they were like, they supposedly they hit him in the face, broke a couple of his ribs. And what else they do? Oh, they put a noose around his neck.
Damn, they did?
Yeah.
Damn. Did they have on MAGA hats?
They didn't have MAGA hats, but he said that they because they cleared that up. They talked to him, I guess, and TMZ reported that he said that they screamed, "This is MAGA country." They didn't have MAGA hats on.
So they basically claimed. That's the most unfortunate. What happened to the young brother? Yeah. That's fucked up. Yeah. But it was funny. Somebody was like, the MAGA hat is the new white hood. Yeah. Man, that's some serious shit to say, bro. That's why
it's more socially acceptable. Like as far it's not like socially acceptable. Like people gonna look at you, but if you're in the right areas, they ain't gonna give a fuck.
Well, if you got the MAGA hat on.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's more discreet than the hood.
Yeah. That shit crazy, bro.
Cause from afar, it's just like a red hat with white writing.
I thought somebody was saying that shit could have been like fake.
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of outlets reporting that it might not have been real because there was a lot of, like, I ain't even gonna bullshit you. When I first seen the picture of him in the hospital, he only had one gash on his face. Mm-hmm. So if somebody like beat his ass, you would think he had like black eyes and swollen and shit.
I mean, it could have been some,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
White people that work for Apple or some shit like that. They don't know how to fight that good. So.
That good. They ain't let that nigga up like that.
Hell no. Or he could have been dodging them bitches.
Then they was talking about the news thing too. They were saying that with they had a video of him going in his apartment with the noose on, but they said that was false. But they only have surveillance video from inside the subway that he was there, but they don't have no footage from the attack, like no businesses, and they went through all the footage, they couldn't find it. They
ain't got that green light in Chicago, huh?
I'm saying, but they got footage, but they just saying they didn't
got footage of him getting beat up.
Yeah, so that's why I say it's kind of fishy. Jussie, I don't know.
Is it Jesse or Jussie?
It's spelled Jussie, but everybody was pronouncing it Jussie. Jussie Smollet.
See, that's that bullshit we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, with the pronunciation.
With the pronunciations and shit.
His last name Smollet.
Nigga, Juicy. That nigga named Juicy Smollet. That nigga named after an omelet.
He said omelet.
I hope you get well soon, brother. Because that's most unfortunate.
Yeah.
My nigga Trump spoke on that shit, though.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, nigga.
Gotta build this wall. Get this.
Yeah, that nigga diverted that shit so quick. They was like, so how do you feel about the Jussie Smollett attack? He was like, who was that? They was like, the young man from Empire that got attacked recently outside of Subway in Chicago. He was like, oh, I heard about that. It was really, really unfortunate. But if we build this wall and keep these Mexicans out, nigga. Bro, I swear to God, that's exactly how he transitioned into that shit.
Did anybody in the room be like, build a wall? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, my nigga?
They had the camera directly on him, so you couldn't see everybody's reaction. But the way, nobody even asked a question right after that, because they like, what the fuck did this happen, bro? You didn't even answer the question. You just said it's most unfortunate.
But if we build this wall, though.
What they should have did is ask him specifically about the MAGA shit of that story.
They said they had MAGA hats on.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He would have had to acknowledge that shit.
That nigga made a bankroll on MAGA hats, dog.
Yeah, he did. That shit, merchandising like a motherfucker.
Shouts out to that shit, bro. The nigga sucky ass president, but the nigga know how to make a couple dollars, bro. Come on, man. The nigga know how to make a couple dollars, bro.
I'll give him that.
God damn, man. Shouts out to Trumps, man.
Cause that shit with the kids and the food, that shit was gangsta. It was bold as fuck, but it was gangsta.
In the shutdown, give me that wall money. Think he gonna shut this bitch down again?
I think so.
It was only temporary.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. So going into like probably late
February. Yeah. If they don't make no no headway on this shit, then it's gonna be shut down again. I don't think he gonna get this wall built, so I don't know what the fuck he gonna do. They say he can hold this shit off for years.
What you mean?
Like make it a government shutdown. I think it's like a certain amount of time. I think it's like a year and some change.
Nigga, I read that just off the 30 some odd days, nigga, it said that this shit set back like a year. Like for taxes, all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that could be propaganda to be like, well, we don't want to be set back for 3 years, so.
I mean, because what I heard was that they have people working still. It's not like they just have nobody. It's just not the same amount of people so everything is going to be a little bit slower. Mm-hmm. So I don't know exactly how slow. I'm imagining maybe like you might get it, instead of 3 weeks, you might get it in 6 or 4.
No, you might get that shit in the summertime, nigga. Ballin'!
If you get that shit, perfect, then.
Niggas be dropping rims on the whip. Nigga, I'm gonna get the new foals on the caddy, nigga.
Fuck it.
Every time I say foals on the caddy, I always gotta talk like a country nigga. Get the foals on that caddy, nigga.
You stupid.
All right, but the last thing we have on the docket is the Nick Cannon quote. I'm unfamiliar. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was saying that like...
Did we kind of touch on that earlier?
Yeah. A little bit. Niggas aspire to get a white woman once they hit a certain status in life. It's like a kind of like a trophy.
What kind of status you on, my nigga?
Who?
Damn, that's me. What kind of status you on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what the fuck he was talking about.
Because you got a white woman.
But he specifically said ball players in the quote.
Basically, he was saying like, pretty much when you only go for that because you know you can afford that now as a black guy versus not having it when you were younger.
You can afford a white woman.
Yeah, he was saying like my daddy couldn't have my granddaddy, but he wasn't saying that for him. He was saying that's the mentality that some people have. Yeah. He wasn't specifying that he feel like that. He was just saying that's like probably why people feel like once they get rich, they want a white woman. Because what I didn't know is like for instance, Kobe Bryant. I didn't know that his parents stopped talking to him once they found out that his wife was Mexican. And he didn't have a relationship. And the infamous picture where he was, when he won his second championship and he was sitting in the shower and he was crying when he had the jacket on and he was holding the trophy. Yeah. They thought he was crying because he won, but he was crying because his parents didn't, like, they wasn't there. They didn't come to the game. Damn. And he been inviting them and giving them money and shit, and they wasn't fucking with him. And I heard him say that out of his mouth, that's what that picture was. So it's just like that type of shit.
Now that picture look eerie as fuck.
It do. It look weird.
I'm gonna order that shit off Amazon. Hang that bitch up, nigga. Fuck it. I don't know. Like this is my issue with Nick Cannon, and I don't really have an issue with Nick Cannon. I fuck with dog. Yeah. But when you got this motherfucker in front of you, the problem is, with his whole entire statement, is his opinion. Yeah. He didn't take a sample. He didn't go to the NBA locker rooms and ask niggas, "Hey man, why you dating a white bitch?" Yeah. None of that. You just assuming that this is what these niggas think. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
It's an old way of thinking.
Like you're assuming that this is how they feel because it's an old way, it's an old mentality. Yeah. Because you was the same nigga that had kids with Mariah Carey who was clearly biracial. Yeah. Clearly. Now I don't even know what she identify as. I think she just identify as Mimi. Yeah.
Nigga, she now so don't identify for nothing.
You know what I mean? Sides. Yeah. Fine as wine. But she ain't like, you know what I'm saying? She just Mimi, nigga. That's her. Yeah. So, and I just feel like when you got this mic in front of you, especially Nick Cannon, I know he building his platform. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's gonna say problematic shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to get people to click. Yeah. And that's what I feel like he doing. Because one thing about him is I know he understands business and he understands marketing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? The whole concept with the Dame Dash shit. You know what I'm saying? Clickbait. You feel what I'm saying? Now you got motherfuckers interested and intrigued into what you are doing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it. But I just, when you got this motherfucker in front of you, like, nigga, don't say shit that you don't completely 100% stand on. Yeah. Period.
You don't know that for a fact.
Period. You just talking at this moment. You know what I mean? Relax, my nigga. Take that goddamn turban off your goddamn head.
You stupid.
Niggas be killing me, bro, with these fucking synopsis and shit like that.
I mean, but it's just like your man Umar wearing fucking African garb and shit.
Man, I know a lot of niggas that be wearing what the fuck they call them bitches? Dashikis. A lot of people that wear that shit, man.
Especially since Black Panther came out, nigga.
Oh, nigga, they was dashiki down at Wakanda, nigga came out, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Not the black when Wakanda
came out. So, I mean, but don't do that to Umar. Umar, where that fucking money at, my nigga? That's all I gotta say about that.
Where that money at?
Hell yeah. What's our time, bro?
Hour and 30.
Yeah, we kind of breezed through this shit.
Yeah, we did.
We can wrap it up, though. Y'all got any final thoughts?
Man, one thing I want to say, because this is the one thing I dealt with that I didn't really talk about, but I had a homie was going through some shit, and I told him, man, like, even when people think that you the strongest one around, you might just be the one that's dealing with the most shit. You know what I'm saying? So just go out to anybody that watch our podcast, or just if you're watching for the first time, check up on your strong friend, man. You never know what somebody going through. You think everything okay because this is what they show out here in the real world, but to themselves, bro, they count their days of when they gonna let go. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know who you think is super strong. They don't need nothing or nobody. They'll be the very person that need to talk. Because they own the edge, like really, like, and all it takes for that push. So check up on your strong friends, yo.
All right, this has been another episode of WORDPLAY the Podcast with your host, Dre Parker.
I'm your other host, Big J.
And as always, Mac Levi.
And we are done.
Episode 54.
What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.